What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are back in Fish again. So last video I was talking about how to unlock, how to access Veil of the Forsaken. Now let's talk here. So last video I said that I was going to show you guys the best fishing spots. And since Veil of Forsaken plus the Calm Zone is one of them, I'm going to show you where. So follow me through these different locations, and I'll show you which ones are good for grinding, which ones are good for money, and which ones are good for catching good fish. Now it really all depends on what rod you guys have. Obviously, since I'm level 1000, I have the Seraphic rod, which is pretty much one of the best rods in the game that you could possibly get. But if you guys don't have this rod, it's completely fine. Let me show you guys good rods for certain locations. The first location, can you stop yapping? The first location is gonna be Grand Reef. Now, as a starter, you're probably going to wonder how is this really that good? You'll see once we get there. So once we arrive to Grand Reef, which is right behind us. I went the wrong way. Grand Reef is a good starting spot for grinding fish, for grinding levels if you are a starter. I would say from level 50 to level 200 is the best spot for you to fish. But if you're a higher level than that, I recommend you try and head towards Ancient Isles, which is actually a pretty good recommendation but this is a XP grinding spot. So Grand Reef is an XP grinding spot for any level from at least 20 to 500 at least. But if you are a higher level than this, this is not a good spot for you to fish. Let me just show you guys where you guys should be fishing if you're that level. So Grand Reef being one of a good spot for grinding, you also have the Ancient Isles too. Reason for that is because it's a good spot to get good fish and get a bunch of XP from the big fish if you are a lower level. Depending, if you guys are trying to get big fish, then I'd say Ancient Isles is the best place for you. Now, I'm gonna make these statements. We have the grinder, the saver, and the moneymaker. The grinder is the person like me who literally grinds 24/7 with everything that they can find, like a macro or something like that, and grind every single day to their max level, so then they can have ultimate access to everything. Which is also me. So, and then the money maker, which is not me, really. I'm the saver. The money grinder and the saver. And then you have the saver, which would be the type of fisher that saves a bunch of fish and doesn't like to sell it. Now, for that to be a boat of you, that is our second spot for fishing, for grinding levels. Now time for the money making spots. No, the saving spots, my bad. We're saving the money makers for last. Now for the money makers is very, very, very simple. So the money maker places would obviously be Northern Expedition and the let's see, wait, which was it? cryogenic canal is a good spot for money grinding because the fish are kind of worth a lot. Now, no, the fish there are pretty valuable and can be really good sometimes. Now, the megalodons are also good saving fish as well, and that's also pretty beneficial. So, now we're gonna head straight for the next spot. Now, this is very easy to go to. We're gonna head down. You guys know it, the challenge is deep. There's not really much safer spots besides boss fights, including the Kraken, Skyla, and the Megalodon. Now, guys, I want you guys to comment. I want you guys to comment down below what you are. Are you the grinder, the saver, or the moneymaker? And if you're all of them, tell me below in the comment section. I'll be really curious to know who you guys are. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. I couldn't appreciate the support anymore. Okay, so we're gonna get in our submarine, and I'm gonna speed up this part of the video once we get in there. Cause like, who wants to wait that long for me to get to the bottom? It'll take me quite a while. Now the bottom of the Marianas Trench is the calm zone, but we're gonna make our way down. If I can get on my boat. Alright, so once I have reached the underground is where I'm going to speed up this part of the video. Alright, so on 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna speed up the video. Well, I'll meet you guys back when I finally reach my destination. Back. Alright, so now that we're back, we have to put in the glimmer fin suit since we'll freeze. So we have to do that. Okay, we have now made it to our next XP farming spot. This spot is the Challenger's Deep, which you can only access with the submarine, and if you don't have that unlocked, you guys need to do that. So basically how this works, all you gotta do is just go over here into this little place. I'll show you. I recommend using the advanced glider since it is very efficient. just gonna quickly get over here. Let me just speed this part up, you know? Makes the life a whole lot easier, does it? Alright, peace. Alright, we are back. So now that we've came back, we are going to quickly test our luck. So yeah, this spot... Oh, already, damn. This spot is really good for catching fish. Especially, which you see, the frozen leviathan. Which is a really not that difficult task to do. If you're not really good with the mini game, then well, you're not gonna get one of these blues. Basically, this spot is really good for XP because of the exotic, the frozen leviathan is very, 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 very good for XP. If you guys can catch it, you can get a whole ton of XP. But just wait. This is just the beginning. Just wait until you reach the abyssal zenith. I mean, not the abyssal zenith, the calm zone. I have one last thing to say. Alright. Now caught frozen levy. We have now caught the frozen leviathan. Pretty easy. Alright, now let's head back, shall we? So I'm gonna speed up the video and then I'll be back. Alright, we are now back after a little bit. So now the next spot, our final part before this video ends. The spectacular calm zone. Also known as Veil of Forsaken. The Veil of Forsaken also has a good XP spot, but now it's time for the money grinding time. Now let me tell you, Calm Zone in general is not the spot where you go to fish. But there is a spot where you do have to fish in Calm Zone. Besides the Veil of Forsaken, there is a spot where you have to get, where you can catch a crystallized sea dragon, which is if you're a lower level than me, if you're lower than level 100, catching one of those will literally change your life. You'll literally, no, I'm not kidding when I say this. Literally, you can gain, if you're under level 100, you can gain up to 40 levels, if less, but you can catch up to 40 levels each time you catch that, depending on your level. If you're a higher level, then if you're a lower level, like under like 50, then yes, you're gonna level up a lot. That is a huge benefit towards you, and it makes a real good amount of money if you're trying to get some money. I'm pretty stacked on money myself, so I'm not really worried. I mean, I'm level 1000 and I got 12 million in my pocket. So if anyone that's gonna be worried, it's not gonna be me. My life is just going great. Okay. We got this. We're just gonna have to speed this up. So I guess be right back. Sorry to stop the speed run. You all saw the screen. When we reach the calm zone, we're gonna have to try to catch it. If no one does catch it, we're gonna try to catch it. We're gonna try to catch the Skyla, guys, if we can do it. But anyway, be back. Yeah, y'all saw the screen, bro. Dang it! Someone caught it already? Bro, it just spawned! Well, anyway, I don't need to speed up the video anymore. We're pretty much, like, right here, so might as well just talk. So, now that we've pretty much reached this point, we're almost finished with today's video. Now, here's what I'll say. Oh, this is always a maze. This is what I'm gonna say, is that this area is kind of hard to get to, and it's pretty difficult. But in my last video, when I told you guys how to go to the Vale of Forsaken, I specifically said you need a crowned anglerfish, a frozen leviathan, and a magma leviathan. Magma leviathan and frozen leviathan, you already know where to get. The abyssal zenith is where you get the crowned anglerfish. In order to unlock this area, this is where you can go to the Vale of Forsaken. It includes every spot, making this spot pretty decent. I don't know the specific name for the spot, but it's in the calm zone, and it's super good for money grinding and XP grinding. So overall, this spot is actually the best, especially if someone nukes the area and you're in it. You can get up to 2 million, and if you get a bunch of those crystallized sea dragons, you could probably get up to 3 million each time by selling all of them. But I will say, be a little bit careful, because you might want to keep some. I mean, I have a giant one. It's super massive. Like, it's literally, it's 200, I think it's 240 something kgs. It says it's giant, so hopefully, I'm not gonna sell it though. I'm gonna save it so that I can trade it. Pretty simple. And if y'all start saying that's kind of zesty, that's not what I meant. For big, that's not what I meant. Y'all know what I mean, and if you put it like that, then you're obviously mentally and physically not okay. Anyway, none of that matters anymore. Don't drown. Alright, we gotta quickly get over there. Time for a speed up! Hee. Peace. Alright, we're back. We're all pretty much already there, so let's just quickly do this, and then we'll do the outro once we fish there a couple times for a demonstration. But I do recommend that if you're going to fish here, at least have someone or pop an Aurora Borealis. Aurora, my bad. Nah, I don't need that. Just pop an Aurora totem, because the Aurora is super duper good if you're trying to get money. This is the perfect time to pop Aura, because it's exactly what you need. Because like basically how it works is yeah, so like really people. They are, what level are they? Not sure. I think I'm the Depth Seeker rod. Can't be too sure. Here, I'm gonna see if I have that skin. I probably don't though. Wait, which one is it? Depth Seeker rod? Yeah. Oh. The something umbrella. Yeah, that's the one I have. Now let's try to catch a fish. Basically what this laser beam does is it just makes me instantly, yeah, look. It basically fills my bar really easily. My bar to a certain point. Now I will say this is a really good spot since I don't really get XP. If you look at all these people fishing here, and these people know this is a good spot, damn it, for fishing, and that yeah, you guys really need to get here as soon as possible. I recommend this spot deeply. If you guys are willing to rage and catch this fish, which is absolutely super duper zippy. I don't know how people catch this thing. It's negative 95 feet of, I don't know, but I think I'm gonna be here a bit. I might just purposely lose it because I need to do my outro. I can't stay here fishing this thing forever. Yeah, I'm gonna give up because I don't really care about my street. Good. I need to get rid of it anyway. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it, but I will try to catch that again. I love that effect. It's super good and it really helps. There, we caught one. Oh, alright. Yo, it's green. What is that? I need to catch that now. I'm refusing to give this up. This opportunity of catching something beautiful. I refuse to let this fish go. I don't want to let my guard down. Look, if I let my guard down like that. No, I'm under halfway now. Once you get under halfway, there's not really much point. You're gonna be there for like 5 minutes if you're trying to catch it. But I will not lose this thing. It's too good. I need to get steady on this rod. I recommend getting steady if you're trying to catch this fish, because my negative 95 degree progress speed, making this fish nearly almost impossible to catch. It's also really zippy, so if you don't got good resilience on your rod, just fess up. I don't trust my macro, so oh no, bro, the macro can't catch this fish, bro. That's the thing. Okay, I'm trying not to cry right now because I just lost that. How are those guys so good at catching it? What even is that rod? How are they doing this? I need to know the color, the true powers of that rod. Wait, hold on, I got an idea. I'm gonna have to end the video now, so hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. This video might come out a little bit later today, so later, dudes.